I'm Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to talk about the POCO X3 device after using more than 200 days. So yes friends, it's been more than 200 days of using this POCO X3 device, and I did upload more than 300 plus videos on this particular one single phone. So it's my largest uploading videos on one single phone, friends. So make sure to check the links in description for the playlist, and I'll be trying to do another follow-up video for this video of this POCO X3 device. And in case if you're having any other problems, with the POCO X3 device, make sure to comment below. Definitely I'll try to go through the comments, and I'll try to take the screenshot, and I'll try to talk about all the problems in another video, how to solve them and what are the things to know as well. So make sure to comment below, friends, if you're one of the users who did buy the POCO X3 device, and still if you're having any kind of problems, so definitely you must comment below. And in this video I'll try to discuss all my experience of using this phone, and final verdict I'll try to give you is the mobile phone, is it worth to buy right now in this competition in the 2021 or not. So make sure to comment below, friends, all your problems and all your thoughts about this POCO X3 device. So let's get started, friends. First thing is with the performance wise. So regarding the processor, the POCO X3 has got the Snapdragon 732G. I'll try to talk about the performance in this first starting with the processor, and next with the battery, next with the camera and the battery. All those things I'll try to discuss, charging speed, everything. So make sure to watch till end of the video to get to know all the details about this POCO X3. From the beginning of using this mobile phone to till now, I did use plenty of applications in my mobile phone. As you can see, friends, so many apps I installed and so many games I did install. So there is not much performance or difference happened. So in terms of the performance wise, I am quite okay. So out of 10 I can give points up to 7 or 7 points for the 10. So since in the 2021 we are seeing mobile phones which can score a very much powerful processor like Dimensity 800U or 750G for this kind of mid-range segment, even the Snapdragon 860 as well, which is very powerful. But if you compare with those processors, definitely the Snapdragon 732G mobile phone will definitely feel lag. But right now, after using so many days and so many applications, still the applications open pretty faster without any kind of problem. As you can see, friends, very much faster without any kind of issues. So not much delay as well. So a little bit kind of delay, but not major problem in terms of the performance wise. So overall the performance did get little bit got affected after the MIUI 12 update, but the most important thing is the battery. The battery is one of the major factor, friends, where the POCO X3 slightly got affected after the MIUI 12 update. So before the MIUI 12 update, everything was working fine in this phone, everything was perfect, all right. But after this MIUI 12 update, we did experience this little bit kind of battery draining issues. So right now I was able to get the screen on time about maybe 5 hours of screen on time. So that too without any kind of gaming. So if you do gaming, the battery life will definitely decrease. And the charging speed as well, there is no change in the charging speed. Still the phone takes about 1 hour 10 minutes to complete charge, 1 hour 10 or 1 hour 15 minutes to complete charge. There is no change in the charging speed as well. So this is about the battery, friends. And let's talk about the display. In terms of the display segment, the phone has got very good 120Hz. That's a perfectly all right, and there is no dimming issue or low brightness issue or any kind of issues in this phone. And all the video or software tools which is available in this phone, which are really helpful to keep the display good. So there are a couple of special features which includes the video toolbox option, so where you can change the colors and increase the contrast levels, as you can see. So there's a lot of difference in terms of the increasing colors and decreasing colors which you can do. So by using this video toolbox option, you can actually enhance the colors as well. That's a very good advantage, friends. In terms of the display, not much major issues with this phone at all. So in the display as well, I'm pretty much liking it with this phone. Even the phone has got IPS LCD panel, but still you can use the visual enhancement mode and other special effects to make the display working good. And next thing, let's talk about the camera part. So in terms of the camera part, as you can see, friends, I did use the mobile phone from the beginning, as I said. So I have taken multiple shots and so many comparisons with other smartphones as well. Still the phone takes really good camera shots, friends. For this kind of price range, I would definitely recommend you to buy this phone. So in terms of the camera, you don't need to worry at all. So camera part is really good, but some users, they did experience the camera shutter problem after updating to the MIUI 12 update. So the camera shader or something, there's a problem with the camera application. Only few users did mention that kind of problem as well. As I said, in case if you're having any other problems related to this kind of queries, so make sure to comment below, friends. Definitely I'll do the follow-up video of this Poco X3 problems, where I'll be discussing all the problems in that one video. So make sure to comment below what are your problems you're facing. So in terms of the slow motion shots and all this camera shots, I'm really impressed with this phone, taking the front camera shots as well, which looks really great in terms of clarity and quality. So no issues with the front cam as well, friends. Everything works fine. So processor is kind of okay, display is also okay, battery is little bit got problem, and camera is kind of okay, I would say, definitely. And finally it comes to the, is it worth of buying the phone right now? And one more thing regarding the vibrations on the back side, there's not much vibrations happen right now, because after the MIUI 12 update and few other updates which can prevent the vibrations happening. Even I did a video on that one as well, friends, how to decrease the vibrations on the back panel. So make sure to check that video. You will be definitely interested to know how to decrease as well. So these are the few details, friends, of this phone, of the Poco X3 device. And right now the Poco X3 is available for about let me try to show you the price exactly by the time I am making this video. So 14,999. So for 15,000 you are getting the 4G phone. So you need to remember these things. You are getting the 4G and you are getting the Snapdragon 732G. So these are the few things you need to remember, friends, before buying this phone. So only these two things are kind of slightly drawback. First is the processor, Snapdragon 732G, and next is not having 4G. Even the 4G not much matters for huge people, but definitely the processor matters a lot. So make sure to buy the phone which has very good processor, so that you can use for the next couple of years. So there is nothing wrong with the Snapdragon 732G. Still it's performing very good and really great. But still, if you want to use for the next maybe 3 to 4 years of time, then definitely you need to think again. Because right now for this 15,000 rupees, there are other options which are providing Dimensity 800U and the Snapdragon 750G and other options. If you spend a little bit kind of money more, you'll get the very good benefits from them. So that's it, and this is a quick review of this mobile phone. I think I did cover all the aspects of this phone. So after using for 200 days, and during this time my unit, I didn't feel any kind of issues. There is a notification light, the loudspeaker is also performing good, display is also great, battery life little bit, performance little bit got affected, those two things. And for more and regarding the 4G signal as well, I did a video on that one, how to increase the 4G signal in this phone. There's that problem as well. A lot of users, they commented regarding the 4G problem. I also did a video on that one, friends. So make sure to check that video in case if you're interested to know how to increase the 4G data speeds. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video. This is overall review of this phone. So this is a complete review of the Poco X3 device after using for more than 200 days. So finally, friends, these are the final thoughts about this phone, and do let me in the comments below what are your problems about this Poco X3. So definitely I'll do my best to cover another video on this topic, so where I'll be discussing only the problems about the Poco X3. So make sure to comment below as well all the problems. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.